Hello, good evening, and hello. My name's Tom Miller, and this is HRTV News. Our top stories this week.
Bong!
Remote learning from home and school. We talk to the teachers in the know.
Bong!
The Wintle Resource Centre has been a pillar of the local community. We talk to Kim and find out what's been going on.
Bong!
We join Mr. Brogan in the second of our special reports on Burton-on-Trent and the local area.
Bong!
And finally, recognition time. We celebrate some of the amazing work that you've been up to. Hello, good evening, and hello. Teachers, they're either Miss Trunchballs terrorising students and threatening them with a chokey, or they're Mr. Poppies letting you get away with murder and taking you on unsupervised trips to take part in cabaret shows. Either way, recently they have been working like troopers. We caught up with a few Holy Rosary teachers to find out how online learning has been going. In my day, the only line I needed to worry about was the line to the dinner hall.
Morning folks, Mr. Withy here. Mr. Miller's asked me to give a few thoughts on the online teaching and learning. So it's just after 10. I've finished my live session this morning, which we did at 9:30, and that was our morning check-in, registration, well-being, that sort of thing, and set us up for the day. So my class now are doing their TT Rockstars. So my daily routine will be back online at 10:30 for maths input, and then they will go away and do their independent learning for maths. Back on again at 11:30 for input for English and for the afternoon before they go off and do their independent writing. So what's the positives of online learning? I love the fact that kids have got a routine sorted so that they know what they're doing. That's a real positive, because they're not really IT savvy, so they just sort of crack on, even if we do have the odd IT issue. Well, I'd say one positive is I don't have to drive into work in the morning. I do have to start earlier because I've got lots of messages and emails and work to mark before starting that 9:30 session. It does mean that I see a little bit more of my family as well, which is good. So I get to see my daughter a bit more. What else? Don't have to do brake duty in the rain. What are the downsides? I've sort of hinted. We do have IT issues. We have glitches. We have freezing on the videos and the live sessions and stuff, which is a bit of a pain. But that's IT, and you have to just manage it, don't you? And as I said, my class are brilliant at that. I do miss the kids. I miss them a lot. I miss the face-to-face proper interactions, and I miss the staff. I miss the assemblies. I miss interacting with other people. That's part of what makes Holy Rosary what it is. You know, it's a great place. Stay safe and hopefully see you soon.
Hi everyone. So on a Monday and Tuesday you'll find me in school. On a Wednesday I will be supporting from home, and then on a Thursday and Friday again you'll find me in school. And then, as you know, on a Tuesday afternoon, Year 5s know this, that I go and find a quiet space and I get the music lessons prepared and recorded for you guys to enjoy on a Wednesday. So that's how I'm going about my day. NS Teams, Dojo, and the platform that I use for music is Loom.
Hi there everyone. So here's a bit of an update about what online learning looks like in Key Stage 1. It's a little bit different from Key Stage 2, but we are still doing that live check-in at 9:30 that Mr. Withy talked about. And in that check-in together, we might say a prayer, do a few games together, and in some classes, I know in Year 1 and in Year 2, we're using that session to do a little bit of our English writing teaching. So at the moment, we are all learning the story about the Queen's hat, and we're going on a bit of an adventure around London. So each day we collect words together and we build those sentences together in our session. And then I have the pleasure of having a look on Dojo later to see all that lovely work being uploaded. So we have that session at 9:30, and then the children check in through Dojo with all of the other work that they're doing that we've posted on their profile pages. I also do a storytime session at 3 o'clock with our children in reception and Year 1, 2 and Year 3. And I have to say, that's one of the most positive bits of the online learning for me at the moment, because to be able to share that story and see the reaction of the faces of the children who are enjoying hearing that story is a real pleasure. And just like Mr. Withy said, those parts of school where we can be together and celebrate and interact with each other are the parts that make our school really special. So I feel that in story time at 3 o'clock, I get to share a little bit of that magic and a little bit of that story time wonder with the children who are at home and in school. They join in too. So I suppose the positives for me are still being able to engage with the children and still being able to see you at home rather than just sending that work home. We can still interact with you, and that's really, really special. And the negatives, the downside, are, I think, probably some of those technical glitches. My class will know that sometimes I haven't been able to share the screen quite like I've wanted to, and it hasn't quite worked. But I'm sure practice makes perfect, and we'll carry on doing our best. Thank you all for being absolutely brilliant superstars. Keep trying hard with all of your learning, and we'll be back all together sometime soon.
Members of the community have been stepping up during this pandemic, and we are lucky that in Winshill we have the Winshill Resource Centre. I caught up with Kim to find out what's been going on. Hi Kim, thanks so much for joining us today on HRTV News. Why don't you introduce yourself and tell us what your role is at Winshill Resource Centre?
Right, my name is Kim Smith and I'm the Centre Coordinator for the charity that runs from Winshill Neighbourhood Resource Centre. Yeah.
So give us a little bit of an idea about what your average week is. It seems like you're quite a busy lady. Talk us through what you've been up to this week.
This week has been really busy. Mondays, we took delivery of about 110 toilet rolls and toiletries. And then we were shopping. We were trying to do some like top-up parcels for families within Winshill who have been struggling with furlough, self-employment, things like that. So because of the free school meal things, as well as those people who are working and their income has not been as much as they normally get, we thought we'd do these top-up snack bags with crisps and yogurts and jams and things like that. So Monday we went in the hunt for at least 95 of everything that we needed. So we went to Cash and Carry first. We got what we could from there. Then we've been to Asda, Morrison's, Tesco's, all over really, trying to get 20 or 30, as much as we could from each store. But fruit is in short supply at the minute, and so is jam. So we've been sort of going around trying to get jam from everywhere as well. So that's what we did on Monday. Tuesday, we cooked 9 joints of pork and took orders for those people who wanted some hot pork cobs or cheese or egg for Wednesday. So we spent all Tuesday and Wednesday, or Monday and Tuesday evening, taking all the orders for those. Wednesday, then we were back at Cash and Carry first thing in the morning because we had so many orders, we needed more cobs and things like that. So then we spent all day getting that, preparing that, and then 3 till 5 we served that to everybody. So we made everybody did their orders, and then they came at certain time slots because of social distancing and the lockdown guidance. So I can't remember what the numbers were, but it was something like 160 something pork cobs we did, and cheese cobs and egg cobs and things. And then today we've been and collected 1,100 satsumas and apples and 95 loaves of bread. And then tonight, I've been here since 8:30 this morning. Tonight, when the rapid testing have left the centre, we'll be putting all those bags together, ready for them to be delivered in the morning by the Trent and Dove guys. And then in the afternoon, we have Towerview parents who come as Packington Farm. We were doing a project at school with Packington Farm that gave out fresh fruit, veg and meat to families who signed up to it. It didn't matter what their income was or anything. So we do that from the centre now. So we'll be doing that all afternoon tomorrow until about 4 o'clock. And then we get tidied, and then we finished for the week.
Wow.
And start again next week. So
Wow.
yeah.
Kim, it seems like you guys are incredibly busy doing some amazing work over at the Resource Centre. Kim, a question in 2 halves here.
Yeah.
How can people help support the work that you are doing? And if families need the support of you guys, how can they get in touch?
Well, I put my phone number out there that anybody can ring at any time. There's the Facebook page. Anybody can message on the Facebook page. We have the Winshill Neighbourhood Resource Centre Facebook page, and we also set up the Winshill Together Facebook page, which is for Winshill that run a CAF in Winshill. The Trent and Dove guys and sort of us and a few other organisations come and help us. So they can contact us on that page, the centre phone number, email, or pop into the centre. I'm here most days. Hardly ever go home, a bit like I'm here most days. So they can always pop in or get a friend to contact us. We have had people neighbours or friends who say, you know, such and such could do with a little bit of help. And it doesn't have to be food, it can be anything.
Kim, we literally have tens of viewers. If you could give a message to your local community, what would that message be?
Well, we adopted a motto that said, alone we can do so little, but together we can do so much. And I think it's just that if we all work together, we can get through this difficult time. It's been great that people have supported people. And also at this time as well, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to everybody who has supported in one way or another, whether it be just saying my friend needs a bit of help, whether it just, you know, bringing a tin of beans in or whatever they have done. Everybody has worked together to get everybody through this, and I think you know, that's brilliant for Winshill. That, you know, whenever we go to a meeting or whether we talk about Winshill, people always say people help people in Winshill. They, you know, anything that goes on, if there's an incident or somebody needs something, everybody, oh, I've got that. So I think that everybody in Winshill should be proud of themselves because they all work together and worked as a team to make sure we all get through this in one piece. So, yeah.
Kim, it is so obvious that you are making a huge amount of difference in the local community, and it's also very obvious that you are a very busy lady. So thank you so much for taking the time to join us today on HRTV News. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you.
Burton-on-Trent and the local area. Love it or hate it, it's where we live. We catch up with Mr. Brogan for the second of our special reports on Burton-on-Trent and the local area.
Marmite. Love it or hate it, Marmite is part of what makes Burton, Burton. And love it or hate it, we should be proud. Production of Marmite began in 1902. It was invented by German scientist Justin von Liebig. Burton's Marmite factory is one of only 2 in the world. The other one is in South Africa. And our UK factory produces 4,000 tonnes, filling 250 million jars every year. Marmite is a food spread made from yeast extract, which is a byproduct of the beer brewing process. Perfect for making its home in the brewing town of Burton. Marmite comes from the French word marmite, meaning cooking pot or casserole dish. One of which can be found on the label of the famous black jar with yellow lid. Marmite is high in vitamin B, one of the many reasons that it was used for soldiers' ration packs in World War I and II. The slogan, "You'll either love it or you'll hate it," came about from 2 advertising campaigners, Richard Flintham and Andy MacLeod, in 1996. Flintham loved the spread and MacLeod hated it. We asked the Holy Rosary community whether they loved or hated Marmite, and this is what they told us. A survey of the whole school community showed us that 43% love it and 57% hate it. Focusing just on our pupils, 2/5 love it and 3/5 hate it. But the staff got the correct answer, with 100% of respondents saying that they love Marmite. The original recipe includes top secret ingredients which have largely remained unchanged for over 100 years. And I'm glad, because I love Marmite.
Before our final story, let's head over to summer reception class for the weather.
It's raining! It's raining! It's raining!
It's still raining. Sorry, just caught me looking at my St Ralph Sherwin Trust Achievement Award. I am an award winner. Let me just pop that down there. But it's not all about me. The children of Holy Rosary are deserving of awards, and let me tell you, they have been working hard all week. Let's have a look at what some of the children have been up to in this week's episode of Let's Have a Look What Some of the Children Have Been Up To This Week.
Tell me 3 string instrument families.
Harp,
Yes.
violin,
Yes.
guitar.
Oh, guitar. Lovely. And what did you just made?
Guitar.
Wow. Can you play a tune for us? Can you sing a song to your guitars?
Wait, I know a song.
Okay, go on then.
Twinkle, twinkle.
Go on then.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Yay!
My guitar broke.
That's all we've got time for today. But remember, loving heart, strong mind,